Welcome back, coin hunters and treasure seekers. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the top 10 Roosevelt dime. A tiny coin with a huge story, surrounded by myths of million-dollar treasures and the thrilling reality of rare errors and high-grade collectibles. Could an ordinary dime in your pocket be hiding extraordinary value? Stay with us as we uncover the secrets behind this iconic American coin, reveal what makes certain pieces worth hundreds or even thousands, and show you exactly what to look for before you ever spend another dime, because your next big discovery could already be in your hands. Let's get started. First up in the 1977 United States one-dime coin is often surrounded by dramatic claims calling it a bicentennial rarity worth millions. But the real story is far more fascinating when told truthfully and with collector depth. First, it is important to understand that 1977 was not a special bicentennial dime year. The official U.S. bicentennial designs were issued only on the quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins in 1975 to 1976 to commemorate 200 years of American independence. The dime continued its standard design with the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left, a tribute to the 32nd president who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, and who passed away in 1945, not 1990, as many myths claim. His presence on the dime symbolizes strength, leadership, and compassion, reflecting how deeply Americans honored his lifelong battle against polio and his role in founding the March of Dimes. The obverse also proudly features the words liberty along the rim and the national motto, "In God We Trust," reinforcing ideals passed down from earlier generations and carried forward into modern American coinage. On the reverse, the classic bald eagle with wings spread wide grips arrows that symbolize national defense, while an olive branch below represents peace, creating a powerful image of America prepared for conflict, yet always striving for harmony. Beneath this majestic emblem curves the inscription, United States of America, while above it shines the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, expressing unity across every state and background. At the bottom, the simple denomination, one dime, reminds collectors that even everyday pocket change can possess historical dignity. Though modern imagery sometimes confuses this standard eagle reverse with symbolic groupings of olive branches, torches, and oak sprays seen on other coins or commemoratives, the 1977 Roosevelt dime remains true to its original, proud design lineage that dates back to its introduction in 1946. The excitement around rare 1977 bicentennial dimes often arises from misunderstanding fueled by viral videos and sensational claims online. No officially released bicentennial dime exists, and there is no standard 1977 dime valued in the millions under normal circumstances. However, that does not mean valuable treasures aren't hiding within this year. Collectors actively seek mint condition examples graded MS 67 or higher, especially from the Denver or Philadelphia mints, as coins in flawless condition become increasingly scarce with time. Most circulation strikes from 1977 are only worth face value today, but coins that escaped wear, maintained sharp strikes, brilliant luster, and perfect surfaces can fetch anywhere from $20 to several $100s, depending on certification and grade. Where real money enters the picture is in minting errors, which transform otherwise ordinary dimes into auction headliners. Errors such as off-center strikes, double die obverse, clipped planchets, wrong metal compositions, missing mint marks, or broad strikes create unique one-of-a-kind collectibles. Because mint errors are genuine production anomalies rather than internet myths, values can range from hundreds to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and dramatic appearance. A perfectly documented 1977 dime accidentally struck on a foreign or silver planchet could, under extreme circumstances, reach 5 figures in specialized auctions, though claims of million-dollar sales remain fantasy-level exaggerations. The true magic of rare coin collecting lies in discovery. The thrill that your loose change might include something extraordinary. Collectors study 1977 dimes closely for unusual doubling on Roosevelt's profile, distortions in the lettering of liberty, irregular spacing in God We Trust, or misalignments of the eagle's wings and arrows on the reverse. They check weight with precision scales, inspect edges for oddities, and compare designs under magnification. This blend of science and adventure is what transforms everyday money into potential treasure hunts that captivate collectors across generations. The 1977 S-proof dime, struck at the San Francisco Mint, was produced using polished dies and specially prepared planchets, resulting in mirror-like fields and frosted devices. These coins were never meant for circulation. They were sold directly to collectors and preserved in protective packaging. High-grade examples graded PR69 or PR70 Deep Cameo can command premium prices, often reaching $50 to several $100s, particularly when belonging to pristine sets or showing perfect contrast between the mirrored background and sculpted portrait. What drives persistent fascination with claims of coins worth millions is the romantic idea that hidden wealth could be waiting unnoticed in ordinary pockets or jars. And while the odds of finding a truly life-changing coin are extraordinarily slim, history shows it is not impossible. Museum-quality errors and ultra-rare prototypes occasionally surface from forgotten collections or inherited hoards. These rare triumphs keep the dream alive. Every collector, from beginners to experts, begins with the same spark of hope that their next find could rewrite their financial future. Equally powerful is the emotional connection coins forge with history. Holding a 1977 dime places you directly within the late Cold War era of America, a time of economic shifts, technological growth, and resolute national identity. Roosevelt's steady gaze becomes a bridge across the decades, reminding us of leadership tested by adversity. The eagle's posture, ready yet peaceful, reflects America's enduring ideals. This symbolism gives even the most common coin a dignified weight beyond its monetary value. For anyone who owns or handles older coins, the wisest advice remains simple. Never dismiss unusual pieces or assume everything is ordinary. Store suspect coins carefully, avoid cleaning them, which damages value, and consider professional grading for any piece that appears unique. Knowledge, patience, and attention to detail can mean the difference between overlooking a gem and uncovering something remarkable. The 1977 Roosevelt dime is not a mythical millionaire maker, but it is part of the grand tapestry of American numismatic history. Its potential lies not in internet exaggeration, but in the real collector marketplace where rarity, condition, and genuine minting anomalies command respect and money. While most examples remain everyday coins, the few extraordinary survivors prove that even the smallest denominations can harbor surprising value. The fascination it inspires, this dream of discovery, this spark of treasure hunting, is what keeps collectors searching through their change, year after year. The 1977 Roosevelt one-dime coin stands as a shining example of how even the most common pieces of American currency can ignite extraordinary imagination and collector passion. Featuring the dignified portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left, the 32nd president who guided the nation through some of its most challenging years, the dime symbolizes resilience and leadership etched into metal. The bold word liberty curves around the obverse like a promise of freedom, while the motto, "In God We Trust," anchors the design with spiritual conviction that has appeared on U.S. coinage for generations. Many new collectors become captivated by sensational stories linking the 1977 dime to so-called bicentennial million-dollar treasures. Yet this fascination stems from the romantic hope that extraordinary fortune might hide within everyday change. While the official bicentennial designs never included the dime, the excitement surrounding this coin reflects the deep thrill of possibility that draws people into the world of coin collecting. The fantasy that something valuable might already rest unnoticed in your pocket. On the reverse, the proud bald eagle with wings spread wide commands attention as it clutches arrows representing readiness to defend the nation, while the olive branch beneath symbolizes peace and diplomacy. Overhead appears E Pluribus Unum, the powerful declaration of unity from diversity, with United States of America framing the iconic symbol and one dime completing the design. Though millions of these dimes were struck for everyday circulation, condition remains the defining factor that separates the ordinary from the exceptional. Coins preserved in pristine, unblemished states, especially those graded at the highest mint state levels, become increasingly rare as decades of handling, oxidation, and wear erase flawless survivors. Ultra-high-grade 1977 dimes, certified by professional grading services, may sell for impressive sums that surprise casual collectors, proving that excellence of preservation alone can dramatically elevate value. Next up in the 1995 D. Roosevelt one dime begins with the powerful portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left, a design created to honor the 32nd President of the United States and his lifelong fight against polio, a cause closely tied to the March of Dimes movement. Across the front of the coin, the legendary inscription Liberty arches boldly beside Roosevelt's profile, while the deeply meaningful motto, "In God We Trust," stands as a reminder of national belief and resilience. The placement of the 1995 D-Mint mark, signaling its creation in Denver, gives this dime its unique identity among millions of standard dimes produced that year, yet it is only a tiny fraction of these coins that carry the extraordinary traits capable of turning ordinary pocket change into treasure. Turning the coin to its reverse side reveals the dramatic bald eagle, wings fully expanded as it stands powerfully atop a bundle of arrows wrapped in an olive wreath. This timeless imagery represents strength, unity, peace, and vigilance, values stitched into the American spirit. Centered above the eagle is the phrase "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many one, an echo of the nation's origins and diversity forged into singular purpose. Encircling the scene is United States of America, while the denomination, 1 dime, completes the design. Though millions of these were released into everyday use, only the rarest survivors possess the striking perfection or unusual mint flaws that transform them into collectibles commanding incredible attention. The 1995 D-dime is rarity hiding in plain sight. Coins that left the mint with no visible flaws are surprisingly difficult to find decades later. Most have been scratched, dulled, or worn by circulation. The rare examples that remain in untouched condition, often preserved straight from mint rolls, can exhibit mirror-like shine, razor-sharp details, and flawless surfaces. These pristine coins are graded by specialists and awarded elite numerical scores, and when a 1995 D-dime reaches the highest quality levels, competition among collectors can push its value into extraordinary territory. The 1995 D-dimes escaped the mint bearing dramatic double lettering, warped strikes, misaligned designs, clipped metal edges, missing mint marks, or even mis-stamped surfaces where parts of the coin appear repeated or distorted. Each error turns an everyday coin into a unique artifact, an accidental masterpiece created during the chaos of mechanical minting. Because no two errors are truly alike, collectors chase them relentlessly, and the rarest pieces have been known to sell for breathtaking prices far beyond the face value, sometimes reaching 4, 5, or even 6 figures depending on their severity and preservation. There are also dimes struck using exceptionally polished dies or special preparation techniques, leading to what collectors call proof-like or ultramirror finishes. Though not official proofs, these coins shimmer with reflective brilliance normally reserved for presentation pieces. The combination of reflective fields and frosted details on Roosevelt's portrait can make a 1995 D-dime visually stunning, instantly separating it from standard circulation strikes. Such coins are spontaneous rarities, never planned, never repeated, and when authentication confirms their uniqueness, their market appeal explodes. Collectors are drawn not just to condition and errors, but also to historical emotion. Roosevelt's legacy remains one of the most inspiring stories in American leadership. The triumph of strength over physical adversity and global hardship during the Great Depression and World War II. Owning a high-grade Roosevelt dime can feel like holding history itself, linking modern treasure hunters to the era of transformation and resilience that shaped the United States. This emotional pull drives demand just as much as metal or minting rarity does, pushing values steadily upward year after year. The 1995 D-dimes made only a microscopic number qualify as true elite specimens. When thousands of collectors chase a handful of near-perfect coins or extraordinary errors, auction environments ignite fast and fierce bidding wars. Prices can shock even seasoned professionals, especially when 2 or more determined buyers refuse to yield. In moments like these, a 10-cent piece can suddenly leap to valuations that dwarf everyday incomes, igniting legends of change jar millionaires throughout the collecting world. The greatest treasure hunts happen in the most ordinary places. Old savings jars, inherited coin folders, forgotten drawers, and unused wallets continue to yield amazing discoveries. Many people unknowingly hold valuable dimes simply because no one ever examined them closely. Under magnification, seemingly small imperfections or unusual features can reveal massive value potential. The key is inspection, curiosity, and patience, because one extraordinary coin among thousands can rewrite a person's financial story forever. Market momentum is also driving values upward. As younger collectors enter the hobby and social media fuels excitement around rare coin discoveries, competition becomes global rather than local. A single rare dime today can draw bidders from multiple continents within minutes, multiplying its final selling price. With fewer elite coins available each year, lost to damage, melting, or private vaults, the remaining examples grow only more precious with time. The 1995 Roosevelt dime resists the instinct to dismiss it as spare change. Examine it. Look for flawless shine, doubled letters, unusual textures, off-center stamping, missing details, or mirror-like fields. That small silver-colored disc may carry the potential to shock you beyond imagination. In a world where fortune seems distant for many, sometimes incredible wealth hides not in vaults or banks, but quietly rests in the palm of your hand, waiting to be discovered. That the 1995 Roosevelt 1 dime comes from the realization that unimaginable fortune can be hiding in the smallest, most overlooked places, creating a treasure hunt experience unlike any other collectible field on Earth. Imagine sifting through old coin jars, inherited collections, forgotten dresser drawers, or even a handful of loose change from daily purchases, only to suddenly notice a dime shining just a little brighter than the rest, its details razor-sharp, its fields smooth and reflective like glass, or its lettering unusually bold and slightly doubled. In that moment, curiosity transforms into adrenaline as the possibility rushes through your mind that you might be holding something extraordinary, a rare minting survivor or a spectacular error coin that slipped past the strict production process decades ago. These rare anomalies occur when stamping dies shift, blanks misalign, or polishing techniques exceed standard tolerances, producing coins with features never intentionally replicated again. Each such coin becomes a one-of-a-kind artifact, instantly coveted by collectors who thrive on uniqueness. When professional grading confirms authenticity and condition, competitive bidding can surge with unstoppable momentum as buyers across the country, and sometimes across the world, battle to claim these elusive prizes. What began life as a 10-cent piece, casually tossed into circulation, can suddenly command jaw-dropping sums purely because it managed to escape wear, damage, and loss for 3 decades. Stories quietly circulate through the coin world of ordinary individuals discovering rare dimes while cleaning out attics or sorting family heirlooms, only to watch their supposed loose change transform into auction headliners worth tens of thousands, sometimes vastly more. This powerful combination of unpredictability, historical connection, artistic detail, and razor-thin survival rate continues to make the Roosevelt dime one of the most electrifying. Next up in the 2018 United States, 1 dime has become one of the most talked-about modern pieces among passionate collectors. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary Roosevelt dime, a familiar coin millions of people handle without a second thought. On the obverse is the dignified left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, accompanied by the powerful motto, "In God We Trust," and framed by the elegant word liberty. Yet beneath this everyday appearance hides a surprising reality. Certain examples of this coin have captured extraordinary attention because of their pristine preservation, rare die characteristics, and minting anomalies that catapult them into the realm of serious collectible treasure. What most people see as spare change, elite collectors see as a potential masterpiece waiting to be discovered. The reverse design carries the iconic American symbolism that has defined the dime for decades. The eagle stands boldly with wings spread wide, gripping a shaft of arrows that represents strength and readiness to defend freedom, while a wreath made of 2 olive branches curves beneath it to symbolize peace. Above the heraldic design sits the timeless motto, E pluribus unum, announcing unity from diversity, and surrounding everything is the stately inscription, United States of America, paired with the denomination 1 dime. On some 2018 dimes, however, extremely sharp strikes create razor-clear details, from the individual feather edges to the delicate leaves of the olive wreath, that elevate these coins into nearly flawless artistic miniatures. These ultra-sharp strikes, combined with untouched mint luster and perfect surfaces, can command astonishing premiums when graded at the highest professional levels. What truly pushes certain 2018 dimes into rare coin legend is the potential presence of subtle mint errors or exceptional production characteristics. These errors can include off-center strikes, doubled dies creating faint shadow images around lettering or Roosevelt's profile, misaligned dies that distort design elements, or even planchet flaws where the metal disc itself formed imperfectly before being struck. When such errors occur on modern coins, especially in a condition close to perfection, collectors respond with intense demand because these flaws cannot be replicated. They are one-of-a-kind historical accidents frozen in metal. For a coin minted in the millions, finding a spectacular error example can feel like discovering a needle in a nationwide haystack. Condition plays an almost magical role in transforming the 2018 D-dime into a potential fortune maker. Most circulation coins pick up scratches, dull shine, or small dents within weeks of entering daily use, but a dime that remains in untouched, mint-fresh condition, especially one certified at mint state 69 or 70, becomes shockingly rare. At these top grades, every microscopic detail is scrutinized. The smoothness of the fields, the crispness of the lettering, the brilliance of the original luster, and the absence of even the tiniest mark. When a 2018 D-dime reaches this elite level, its value multiplies not because of its age, but because of the near-impossible perfection it represents, a snapshot of the mint's finest possible workmanship. Collectors are also drawn to the coin's broader place in American numismatic storytelling. Although the true bicentennial era refers to 1776 to 1976 commemorative designs, many collectors informally refer to later Roosevelt dimes that echo patriotic symbolism as bicentennial-style collectibles, associating them with national heritage themes such as liberty, unity, peace, and victory. The imagery of the torch, olive branch, and oak branch seen in some interpretations and collector discussions reflects these core American values, and enthusiasts connect emotionally to owning small metallic symbols of national history. Emotional connection adds an intangible layer of value, making people willing to pay far beyond face price for a humble dime that reminds them of America's ideals. Market excitement has skyrocketed thanks to viral social media stories and high-profile auction results involving modern-era coins and high-grade dimes. Even when the prices are nowhere near the exaggerated claims of billions, it remains true that some individual coins have reached thousands, and in rare headline cases, tens of thousands, of dollars due to their extraordinary traits. The buzz fuels treasure hunt fever. Everyday people suddenly check pocket change, inherited coin jars, and old mint rolls hoping to discover a tiny silver-colored disc that might unlock unexpected wealth. That thrill of possibility is what keeps the coin-collecting world alive and growing year after year. The 2018 D-dime is crucial. Experts study the clarity of Roosevelt's profile, the sharpness of the Liberty lettering, the definition of the eagle's feathers, and the spacing of E pluribus unum for signs of doubling or misalignment. They examine the rims for off-center strikes and inspect the surface under magnification to catch unusual textures or color patterns indicating planchet irregularities. Coins that stand out under careful examination, especially if they remain uncirculated, become prime candidates for professional grading, which is the gateway to reaching record-setting collector values. The grading process itself adds another fascinating layer to the 2018 D-dime story. When a coin is submitted to leading grading services, it undergoes meticulous inspection by multiple experts who measure its strike, surface condition, and overall eye appeal before assigning a numerical grade. A top-grade label instantly transforms the dime from pocket change into a recognized collectible, often sealed in a protective case, and entered into population reports that document how many equally perfect examples exist worldwide. When only a handful achieve the highest grades, competition among collectors intensifies, pushing prices upward and further fueling the mystique of these rare modern treasures. The 2018 United States one dime continues to fascinate collectors because it represents the perfect example of how an everyday modern coin can transform into a prized treasure under the right circumstances. Featuring the timeless left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt with the inspiring words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," the dime reflects America's respect for leadership, freedom, and faith. On the reverse, the powerful image of the eagle standing atop arrows with a wreath of olive sprays beneath it, crowned by E pluribus unum, United States of America, and one dime, carries strong national symbolism of unity, peace, and strength. When examples of this coin survive in untouched mint condition or display unusually bold strikes with crystal-clear details, they stand far above ordinary circulation pieces and immediately attract the attention of advanced collectors who seek perfection in the smallest form. The 2018 D-dime's exceptionally valuable is the possibility of rare mint anomalies, or visually stunning quality that escaped mass production norms. Subtle doubled lettering, slightly misaligned or off-center strikes, unusually smooth or shimmering surfaces, and tiny metal imperfections can turn these coins into unique artifacts of the minting process. These features cannot be recreated. They occur naturally and randomly during production, making each error coin a one-of-a-kind historical accident. When such pieces are professionally graded and awarded extremely high condition ratings, their values can climb dramatically, as collectors fiercely compete to own coins that exist in incredibly limited numbers. The excitement surrounding these dimes has sparked a modern treasure hunt across the United States and beyond. Countless people now check their pocket change, old coin rolls, or inherited collections in the hope of discovering a hidden gem. The thrill lies not only in the financial possibilities, but also in the emotional connection to history, craftsmanship, and chance. Each coin examined feels like a puzzle piece from a much larger story, a moment where metal, machinery, and meticulous design merge to create something that decades later might be admired as a rare collectible instead of simply spent for 10 cents. Beyond money, the true magic of searching for a valuable dime lies in the sense of adventure it creates. Each coin examined becomes part of a personal detective story, connecting you to the moment when metal met die inside the Denver Mint. Holding a potential rarity brings a powerful realization. Chance, craftsmanship, and history converge in the smallest of objects. Even if your coin doesn't turn out to be a headline-making fortune, the experience deepens your appreciation for everyday currency and the astonishing detail hidden within pieces most people overlook entirely. The 2018 D. Roosevelt dime reminds us that treasure doesn't always glitter in giant chests. It sometimes waits quietly in a pocket, a coin jar, or a forgotten drawer. Next up to in the 1979 D. United States Roosevelt 1 dime stands as one of the most fascinating modern coins, surrounded by mystery, bold claims, and intense collector attention. Featuring the powerful left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, the obverse proudly carries the timeless motto, "In God We Trust," alongside the word liberty, a combination that reflects both national faith and freedom. Roosevelt's image was chosen to honor his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his role in founding the March of Dimes, the health campaign that ultimately inspired this very coin series. The clean, bold design of the dime makes it immediately recognizable, yet among millions struck, a few rare examples have gained legendary status because of unusual mint characteristics, extraordinary preservation, or striking errors that transform an ordinary 10-cent coin into a collector's dream. The 1979 D-dime appears the majestic eagle with wings proudly spread, gripping a bundle of arrows symbolizing strength and defense, while an elegant wreath made of twin olive branches curves beneath, representing peace. Above the eagle rests the powerful phrase, "E pluribus unum," out of many one, a declaration of unity that has echoed through American coinage for centuries. Surrounding this central image is the face value, 1 dime, and the commanding lettering, United States of America, tying the artistic design directly to the nation's identity. The Denver Mint mark D, below the date, signifies the coin's origin, making it an essential detail for collectors who understand that certain mints are associated with small but meaningful production variations that can elevate value dramatically. Although 1979 was not a bicentennial year, the official bicentennial commemorative coinage dated 1776 to 1976. It is often grouped by enthusiasts into conversations about bicentennial rarities, due to the wider collecting trend that blends iconic American designs with modern mint discoveries. In reality, what truly drives value in 1979 D-dimes is not a commemorative theme, but extreme rarity in condition, experimental planchets, or spectacular mint errors. Coins that escaped circulation and survived in flawless, near-perfect mint state condition are exceptionally scarce because dimes are mass-produced for daily use. Many were bag-marked, scratched, or worn before collectors ever preserved them. A perfectly struck example with razor-sharp details, radiant luster, and expert third-party grading can command astonishing prices compared to the ordinary pocket change dime worth only 10 cents. Minting errors are where fantasy becomes financial reality. Some rare 1979 D-dimes display off-center strikes where part of the design is dramatically shifted, while others show double die characteristics where letters appear doubled, especially within Liberty or In God We Trust. Certain pieces were accidentally struck on incorrect metal planchets meant for other coins, creating unusual colors and weights that instantly grab expert attention. Even more extraordinary are clipped planchets, missing layers, or die clashes where ghost-like impressions from the opposite side appear on the coin. These anomalies, born from brief moments of chaos inside mint machinery, produce artifacts that collectors eagerly pursue, sometimes offering thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars for a single verified piece. Condition plays a breathtaking role in value determination. A coin graded MS 65 or higher by professional numismatic grading services possesses surfaces nearly untouched by time, glowing with mirror-like brilliance and flawless detail. Each grade step above this level exponentially increases rarity, meaning the difference between MS 66 and MS 68 could represent a price leap from hundreds into the thousands or beyond. Collectors pay premiums for such perfection, knowing that only a handful may exist worldwide at these elite grade levels. A pristine 1979 D-dime with exceptional strike quality and untouched luster becomes a trophy piece in any serious collection, far more valuable than its humble face value suggests. Stories circulating about coins being worth millions often blend truth with excitement. While verified 1979, D-dimes have not sold for millions of dollars, record-breaking error coins or ultra-high-grade specimens can indeed reach incredible values, sometimes tens of thousands, especially during bidding wars between elite collectors. Rumors flourish because dramatic discoveries capture the public imagination, sparking viral claims and treasure hunt dreams. Though billionaire transformations are unlikely, the reality remains thrilling. A small piece of pocket change can become life-changing money. What fuels this magical transformation is the passion of collectors. Numismatics is driven by rarity, storytelling, history, artistry, and the chase. Each discovery of a rare dime feels like uncovering a hidden relic from everyday America. Proof that extraordinary value may lie unnoticed in ordinary places. Enthusiasts examine rolls of coins, inherited collections, and long-forgotten change jars with magnifying glasses, hoping to spot the gleam of a misstrike or the shimmer of flawless surfaces. This relentless search keeps markets alive, values strong, and dreams burning. The 1979 D-dime deepens its appeal beyond money alone. The torch, olive branch, and oak branch referenced in American iconography traditionally represent liberty, peace, and strength. Though not depicted exactly as on bicentennial quarters, these classical themes reflect the values stamped across U.S. coin designs for generations. When collectors hold a rare dime, they hold more than silver-colored metal. They hold a visual declaration of national ideals combined with the unpredictable artistry of mechanical creation. Every tiny variation becomes a fingerprint of history frozen in time. For aspiring treasure hunters, the greatest secret is simple. Knowledge equals profit. Learning how to identify key traits, mint marks, strike quality, error types, and subtle surface textures transforms casual curiosity into serious potential. Understanding proper coin storage, cleaning avoidance, and verification steps ensures a potentially rare dime is protected instead of damaged. Professional authentication is essential, as it separates legitimate fortune finds from hopeful misunderstandings. Once certified, a valuable coin enters a global marketplace of auctions and private collectors ready to compete fiercely for worthy specimens. The enduring mystery around rare dimes lies in possibility. Millions of 1979 D coins were struck, but only a microscopic fraction possessed the unique attributes that drive major value. This tantalizing imbalance creates hope. The chance that one overlooked coin still waits in a drawer, purse, or old piggy bank, unrecognized and priceless. The dime becomes more than spare change. It becomes a symbol of discovery, reminding people that fortune sometimes hides in plain sight. The 1979 United States Roosevelt 1 dime is far more than an everyday piece of loose change. It is a powerful emblem of American history, artistic craftsmanship, and the endless thrill of discovery that fuels the world of coin collecting. On its obverse appears the dignified left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, whose leadership guided the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, while shaping a legacy of resilience and hope. The words liberty and the inspiring motto, "In God We Trust," frame his image, reinforcing themes of freedom, faith, and national unity that have defined U.S. coinage for generations. Beneath this familiar look, however, lies a deeper allure. The fact that among the millions of 1979 D-dimes struck at the Denver Mint, a tiny number exhibit remarkable characteristics that elevate them from common currency into extraordinary collector treasures. Their reverse design displays an eagle with wings spread in commanding confidence, grasping a bundle of arrows symbolizing strength and preparedness, while an elegant wreath of olive branches beneath it represents peace and diplomacy. Above the eagle rests the ringing phrase, E pluribus unum, expressing the timeless idea that out of many one, and encircling the entire scene are the proud inscriptions, United States of America, and 1 dime, completing a design that blends national symbolism with bold visual harmony. Yet what transforms certain specimens of this dime into highly sought-after rarities is not the artwork alone, but the tiny manufacturing irregularities born inside the mint. Double strikes where letters appear mysteriously duplicated, off-center impressions that partially shift the entire design, coins stamped on incorrect metal blanks that alter both color and weight, or nearly microscopic die variations that sharpen or distort tiny details unnoticed by most eyes. Add to this the extraordinary influence of condition, where a perfectly preserved coin displaying blazing luster, crisp details, and untouched surfaces can achieve elite grading levels that place it among the rarest known surviving examples. Next up in the story of the 1970 United States, Roosevelt 1 dime begins with an aura of mystery and excitement that fuels the dreams of coin hunters worldwide. While it is not an official bicentennial issue, since true bicentennial coins were dated 1776 to 1976, collectors often group rare modern dimes into the bicentennial-era treasure hunt category because of the surge in U.S. coin interest surrounding that national celebration. The 1970 dime features the familiar, dignified portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left, encircled by the proud inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary pocket change coin. Yet behind that simple silver-gray surface lies the thrilling possibility of extreme rarity caused by minting mistakes, transitional metal errors, or exceptional states of preservation. This contrast between humble appearance and hidden fortune is exactly what transforms the 1970 dime into a subject of legend among collectors. On the reverse side, the coin proudly displays the bald eagle with wings spread wide, standing atop a bundle of arrows symbolizing strength and readiness, while an elegant wreath of olive branches curves beneath the bird as a timeless sign of peace. Above the eagle rests the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, a stirring reminder of unity at the heart of the American founding. Framing the entire design are the words United States of America and the clear denomination 1 dime. On some descriptions and pattern-style variations, additional symbols, such as a torch representing liberty, an olive branch for peace, and an oak branch symbolizing victory and endurance, are artistically reminiscent of historic American coin motifs that elevate the design to near-mythic symbolism. Each detail reflects a story of freedom, strength, and national pride, turning even this small 10-cent coin into a miniature monument of American history. Despite millions of these dimes originally leaving the mint, true value today centers on condition and era rarity, not ordinary circulation examples. A well-worn 1970 dime is usually worth only its face value or slightly more, but coins preserved in immaculate mint condition, graded in the highest professional categories, can command dramatically higher prices. The real fascination lies with ultra-rare mint errors. Off-center strikes, double die impressions where the inscriptions appear doubled, clipped planchets missing metal along the edge, or badly misaligned dies that shift entire designs. These accidental marvels are statistical unicorns, and whenever one surfaces in pristine condition, collectors compete fiercely, causing prices to soar into the tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on the severity and visual impact of the error. One of the most electrifying legends surrounding modern dimes comes from the existence of transitional mint errors, where a coin is accidentally struck on the wrong type of metal blank. Though the standard 1970 dime should be composed primarily of copper clad and nickel, a microscopic number of pieces are rumored or believed to have been struck on leftover silver planchets from earlier years or from foreign coin production batches. These ghost silver dimes, when verified, instantly become world-class collectibles because they were never meant to exist. The mistake transforms an everyday coin into a singular survivor of mint chaos, capable of fetching breathtaking sums at auction once authenticated. Adding to the excitement is the unstoppable influence of the collector market itself. When stories emerge of rare dimes selling for six figures, interest explodes overnight. Thousands of people begin checking jars, drawers, inherited coin boxes, and old piggy banks, hoping lightning might strike in their favor. This phenomenon pushes demand upward and drives rare coin prices even higher. Scarcity plus emotional storytelling equals explosive value. The more legendary a coin becomes, the stronger its pricing power. The 1970 dime thrives in this environment because it rides the massive popularity of the Roosevelt series combined with the mystique of error discoveries. Yet, the true jackpot does not lie in ordinary examples. Millions exist, but only a vanishingly small number hold exceptional value. What separates fortune from face value is professional authentication and grading. Coins sealed in protective slabs with near-perfect grades, often referred to as gem or superb gem conditions, consistently bring stunning prices. Collectors pay extraordinary premiums for brilliant luster, razor-sharp detail, untouched mint surfaces, and flawless rims. In elite auctions, a pristine 1970 dime might not reach millionaire levels, but exceptional error pieces within this year's minting cycle absolutely can enter six-figure territory. Numbers that sound almost unreal for something originally worth 10 cents. The excitement increases when the dime intersects with bicentennial-era symbolism, even if it technically predates the official 1776 to 1976 strikes. Many collectors frame late 1960s and early 1970s U.S. coins as part of the cultural buildup to America's 200-year celebration, an age of patriotic enthusiasm, commemorative fever, and heightened coin speculation. This aura adds narrative value to otherwise simple pieces, helping market storytelling position rare dimes as artifacts of a monumental national era. Coins thrive not only on metal and minting, but on emotional identity, and the bicentennial spirit remains one of the strongest emotional engines in American numismatics. Stories of jaw-dropping finds continue to keep hope alive. Retirees have reportedly discovered rare error dimes mixed into inherited coin rolls. Shop workers have noticed doubled inscriptions while counting change. Even coin roll hunters find clipped or misstruck pieces hiding among bank rolls. Every confirmation fuels public belief that wealth might truly lurk in their loose change. This collective treasure hunt atmosphere is what turns coin collecting from a quiet hobby into an electrifying pursuit of hidden riches. For anyone holding on to potential treasures, preservation becomes critical. Touching a coin's surface with bare fingers can permanently diminish value through microscopic oils and corrosion. Storing pieces outside protective holders exposes them to scratches and tarnish. This means that even if someone unknowingly owns a rare error dime today, careless handling could silently destroy thousands of dollars in value. Coins are not merely currency. They are fragile time capsules whose worth is tied directly to their physical perfection. The 1970 Roosevelt 1 dime continues to captivate collectors because of its subtle combination of historical significance and hidden rarity. While millions were minted for everyday use, only a tiny fraction exhibit features that elevate them from ordinary coinage to coveted treasures. Its design, combining Roosevelt's calm yet commanding portrait with the bold eagle on the reverse, is both familiar and iconic, reflecting decades of American history. Every curve, every inscription, and every symbol tells a story of national pride, liberty, and resilience, making the coin far more than mere currency. It is a miniature emblem of the American spirit. Collectors often become entranced by the possibility of discovering mint errors or rare variations within this series. Even minor anomalies, such as faint doubling of letters, misaligned strikes, or unusual metal blends, can transform a humble dime into an item of immense value. The allure is not just financial. It is the thrill of holding a piece of history that is unique and unexpected. These errors, combined with immaculate condition, can make a 1970 dime the centerpiece of any serious collection, drawing intense attention from numismatists and investors alike. The 1970 Roosevelt dime symbolizes the magic of chance in the world of coin collecting. Its common presence in circulation belies the extraordinary opportunities it holds for those willing to search carefully and preserve meticulously. Each coin carries the potential to surprise its owner, sometimes offering life-changing value hidden in plain sight. This blend of historical significance, iconic design, and the tantalizing prospect of rare errors ensures that the 1970 dime remains one of the most intriguing and captivating pieces in American numismatics, inspiring both new collectors and seasoned experts alike. The tale of the 1970 Roosevelt dime carries a powerful message. Fortune sometimes hides in plain sight. While most examples will remain ordinary pocket change, the extraordinary few, those perfectly preserved or born from minting accidents, can achieve legendary. Next up in the 1967 United States 1 dime, featuring the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, stands as one of the most remarkable and coveted coins in American numismatic history. Roosevelt, the 32nd president, whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left an indelible mark on the nation, faces left on the coin, exuding dignity and strength. Surrounding his portrait are the timeless words "Liberty" and the inspiring motto, "In God We Trust," a phrase that reflects the deeply held values of the United States and adds an extra layer of reverence to this already historic coin. Collectors and enthusiasts alike are drawn to the intricate artistry and symbolic power embedded in every curve and inscription, making the 1967 dime not just currency, but a miniature piece of American heritage. On the reverse side, the coin's design is equally breathtaking, with an eagle spreading its wings majestically while standing on a shaft of arrows. The eagle is cradled by a wreath composed of 2 olive sprays, symbolizing peace and triumph, while the face value and the bold letters, "United States of America," encircle this powerful emblem. Above the eagle, the motto, "E pluribus unum," declares the unity of a nation built from many states and peoples, a message that resonates even more in the context of a bicentennial celebration. Every detail, from the careful etching of the feathers to the balance of the olive and arrow motifs, reflects an artistry and precision that numismatists worldwide revere. The 1967 dime is more than just a collector's item. It is a treasure trove of historical significance. This coin was minted during a period of immense social and political change in the United States, capturing the essence of an era when the country was redefining its identity. The combination of Roosevelt's legacy, the patriotic symbolism, and the exquisite craftsmanship has made this coin a coveted gem among collectors, with some specimens fetching staggering sums at auctions. In fact, rare USA bicentennial coins like this one are capable of transforming ordinary collections into life-changing fortunes, captivating both seasoned investors and casual enthusiasts alike. Adding to its allure, the symbolism on the coin is profoundly layered. Just above the motto, "E pluribus unum," one can see an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch etched with remarkable detail. These elements are not mere decoration. They carry deep meaning. The olive branch represents peace, the torch signifies liberty, and the oak branch embodies victory. Combined, they create a visual narrative that celebrates the nation's enduring principles and victories, reminding anyone who holds the coin of the ideals that have shaped America. Such symbolism elevates this coin beyond monetary value. It is a tangible reminder of history, freedom, and perseverance. The rarity of the 1967 dime adds another dimension to its value. While millions of dimes were minted for circulation, only a fraction possess the characteristics, quality, and preservation that make them truly exceptional in the collector's market. Coins that have retained their original mint luster, free from scratches, corrosion, or wear, are exceedingly rare and demand a premium. Even minor differences in strike quality or mint marks can create significant variations in value, turning what might seem like an ordinary coin into a dazzling treasure worth tens of thousands, or even millions of dollars. Investing in rare USA bicentennial coins has become a serious endeavor for collectors who understand the potential rewards. The 1967 dime, in particular, has emerged as a highly sought-after item due to its historical significance and the sheer beauty of its design. Auctions and private sales frequently showcase these coins, where bidding wars can erupt as enthusiasts compete for the best-preserved specimens. The excitement surrounding these coins is palpable, and owning one is akin to holding a fragment of American history in your hand, a tangible connection to both the past and a potential future fortune. Collectors are often captivated by the story behind the coin as much as its physical beauty. Each 1967 dime represents a moment frozen in time, reflecting the social and economic climate of the late 1960s. It is a symbol of resilience, leadership, and national pride, capturing the spirit of Roosevelt's presidency and the enduring ideals of the United States. For anyone lucky enough to find one in excellent condition, it's not just a coin, it's a piece of art, a slice of history, and a potential life-changing asset. The market for rare coins like this has exploded in recent years, with investors and collectors recognizing their incredible value. Unlike paper money, which can lose purchasing power over time, rare coins often appreciate, especially when they are in mint condition. The 1967 one dime is a prime example of this phenomenon, as examples with exceptional quality can sell for hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. This has turned coin collecting into more than a hobby. It has become a high-stakes game where knowledge, patience, and luck can yield extraordinary rewards. For those who may stumble upon a 1967 dime in circulation, the advice is clear: do not spend it. Even coins that appear ordinary can possess rare characteristics that dramatically increase their value. Whether it's the subtle difference in mint markings, an unusual strike, or perfect preservation, any one of these factors can make a dime an immensely valuable treasure. Collectors are constantly searching, examining, and verifying such coins, understanding that a single find could alter their financial future forever. The 1967 United States one dime featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt is not just a coin. It's a piece of American history that captures the legacy of one of the nation's most influential presidents. Roosevelt, the 32nd president, is shown facing left, surrounded by the timeless words liberty and the inspiring motto, "In God We Trust." Every detail of the portrait reflects dignity, strength, and leadership, turning this small coin into a miniature monument to one of America's greatest leaders. Collectors worldwide are drawn to this coin, not only for its beauty, but also for the powerful story it tells, making it one of the most sought-after bicentennial coins in existence. The reverse side of the dime is a masterpiece of symbolism and artistry. An eagle spreads its wings while standing on a shaft of arrows, embraced by a wreath of olive branches representing peace. Above the eagle, the motto, E pluribus unum, reminds us of the unity of the nation, while the olive branch, torch, and oak branch etched above it symbolize peace, liberty, and victory. Each intricate element reflects the ideals of the United States and adds layers of meaning that elevate the coin far beyond its monetary value. This combination of artistry, symbolism, and historical significance makes the 1967 dime a treasure that fascinates both collectors and investors alike. Rarity and condition make this coin even more extraordinary. While millions were minted, only a select few have survived in near-perfect condition, free from scratches or wear. These pristine examples are highly coveted in the collector's market and can fetch extraordinary sums, sometimes reaching hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Even small differences in strike quality or preservation can dramatically increase a coin's value, turning an ordinary 1967 dime into a life-changing fortune for its owner. Rare USA bicentennial coins like this are not just collectibles, they are investments and symbols of historical pride. The 1967 Roosevelt dime is like holding a piece of history in your hand. It represents leadership, resilience, and the enduring ideals of America while offering the thrilling possibility of financial gain. For collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone lucky enough to find one, this coin is a rare gem that demands respect and careful preservation. With its unmatched combination of beauty, symbolism, and value, the 1967 United States one dime remains one of the most fascinating and potentially life-changing coins in the world, proving that even the smallest pieces of metal can hold unimaginable worth. The 1967 United States one dime stands as a shining testament to the intersection of history, artistry, and wealth. Its intricate design, symbolic imagery, and historical context make it a prized possession for anyone passionate about American heritage or rare collectibles. For those fortunate enough to own one, it represents more than just money. It embodies legacy, pride, and the tantalizing possibility of sudden wealth. In the world of numismatics, few coins inspire as much awe, excitement, and desire as the 1967 bicentennial dime. Truly a masterpiece capable of transforming ordinary collectors into the custodians of history and fortune. Next up to in the 1984, United States one dime stands as one of the most captivating and valuable coins in the realm of numismatics. This remarkable coin features the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, facing left. Roosevelt, who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, is immortalized on the dime, with the carefully inscribed motto, "In God We Trust," adding to its distinguished appearance. Surrounding this powerful image is the word liberty, a timeless reminder of the principles upon which the nation was founded. The meticulous design not only honors a legendary leader, but also captures the essence of American history and pride. The 1984 P-dime showcases a stunning eagle with wings spread, perched gracefully on a shaft of arrows, framed by a wreath of 2 olive sprays. This powerful imagery conveys strength and unity, reflecting the resilience and determination of the American people. Above the eagle, the coin bears the face value alongside the inspiring motto, "E pluribus unum," a phrase symbolizing the unity of the diverse states that make up the nation. The craftsmanship on this coin is exceptional, with every detail, from the eagle's feathers to the intricate olive sprays, carefully sculpted, making it a true masterpiece of American minting. The 1984 P-dime holds immense financial value, especially for collectors and investors. Rare coins like this one are highly sought after because of their scarcity, historical relevance, and exceptional preservation. While millions of dimes were minted in 1984, the ones that remain in pristine condition, with full details and minimal wear, are exceptionally rare. These coins can command prices that far exceed their face value, and some examples have been known to fetch thousands of dollars in auctions or private sales, depending on their condition and rarity. What makes this coin even more fascinating is the symbolism embedded in its design. The olive branch, torch, and oak branch above the eagle signify peace, liberty, and victory, respectively. Each element was intentionally chosen to reflect values that Americans have held dear for centuries. The olive branch represents the nation's ongoing pursuit of peace, the torch embodies freedom and enlightenment, and the oak branch symbolizes strength and triumph over adversity. Together, they elevate the coin beyond mere currency, transforming it into a miniature testament to American ideals. Collectors are particularly drawn to bicentennial and post-bicentennial coins like the 1984 P-dime because they capture a pivotal moment in U.S. history. While the official bicentennial celebration took place in 1976, coins minted in subsequent years, such as 1984 P, continue to reflect the legacy and reverence for America's journey. These coins are treasured not only for their historical significance, but also for the stories they tell about the American spirit and the enduring appeal of finely minted currency. The 1984 P-dime can be life-changing. Unlike paper money, coins hold tangible value that appreciates over time. Many collectors have found themselves unexpectedly wealthy by holding on to rare coins, and the 1984 P-dime is no exception. Its rarity, combined with historical importance and exceptional craftsmanship, makes it a potential gold mine in the world of collectibles. Some of the finest specimens have been sold for extraordinary sums, emphasizing that what may seem like a small, everyday coin can actually be a treasure of immense worth. The allure of owning a coin like this extends beyond monetary gain. For enthusiasts, it represents a connection to history, a tangible piece of the past that can be held and admired. The Roosevelt dime, in particular, is a symbol of leadership, perseverance, and American resilience. Displaying such a coin in a collection or passing it down through generations allows its story to continue, inspiring wonder and admiration for decades to come. It's not just a coin, it's a legacy. Collectors must exercise care when seeking or preserving coins of this caliber. The condition of the 1984 P-dime can dramatically influence its value. Coins with pristine surfaces, no scratches, and sharp details are far more valuable than those that have been circulated or damaged. Professional grading services can authenticate and assess the condition of a coin, providing collectors with confidence and assurance in their investment. A perfectly preserved 1984 P-dime can be the crown jewel of any collection, captivating anyone who lays eyes on it. The fascination with rare U.S. coins is universal, and the 1984 P-dime stands out as one of the most desirable examples. Unlike mass-produced currency, these coins carry stories, symbolism, and value that transcend ordinary money. They bridge the past and present, allowing collectors to own a piece of history while potentially securing financial prosperity. Each coin tells a tale of artistry, national pride, and the enduring impact of American leadership, making it irresistible to enthusiasts and investors alike. The 1984 United States $1 dime is not just a coin, It's a piece of history captured in metal. Featuring the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd president who guided America through its darkest times, this dime proudly displays the motto, "In God We Trust," and the word liberty. Every detail, from Roosevelt's thoughtful expression to the precise lettering, reflects the artistry and reverence that the U.S. Mint poured into its creation. This coin isn't just currency. It's a miniature tribute to leadership, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the American people. On the reverse, the design becomes even more captivating. An eagle spreads its wings atop a shaft of arrows, flanked by a wreath of olive branches symbolizing peace and unity. Above, an olive branch, torch, and oak branch represent peace, liberty, and victory, values that define the American story. The inscriptions E Pluribus Unum and United States of America encircle the imagery, reminding collectors that this coin is both a symbol of national pride and a rare collectible of immense significance. Its craftsmanship makes it a treasure for anyone who appreciates the beauty and history embedded in American coins. The 1984 P dime is a gem for collectors and investors. Rare examples in pristine condition can fetch extraordinary sums, sometimes reaching thousands of dollars, turning a small piece of metal into a potential fortune. For those lucky enough to own one, it's not a coin to spend lightly. It's a key to preserving history and possibly building wealth. Each 1984 P dime tells a story of America's past, Roosevelt's legacy, and the timeless allure of rare coins, making it one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of numismatics. The 1984 P United States 1 dime is more than just legal tender. It is a treasure that combines history, artistry, and immense financial potential. From the striking portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt to the symbolic eagle and branches on the reverse, every element of this coin commands attention and admiration. Rare coins like this have the power to change fortunes, inspire collectors, and preserve American heritage for future generations. Owning one is a privilege, and protecting it can turn a simple coin into an extraordinary legacy. If you happen to have a 1984 P dime in your possession, do not underestimate its worth. This small piece of metal could very well be a key to wealth, history, and prestige all in one. The 1984 P United States 1 dime is more than just currency. It's a rare treasure that captures American history in exquisite detail. Featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt's iconic portrait with the motto, "In God We Trust," and the word liberty, and on the reverse, a majestic eagle atop arrows surrounded by olive sprays, this coin symbolizes strength, peace, and unity. With the olive branch, torch, and oak branch representing peace, liberty, and victory, and inscriptions like E Pluribus Unum and United States of America, it's a masterpiece of design and symbolism. Rare examples in pristine condition can be worth thousands, turning a small dime into a potential fortune, making it a must-have for collectors and investors alike who wish to own a piece of history and wealth in one. Next up in the 1976 United States Bicentennial 1 dime is more than just a coin. It is a piece of living history, a shining emblem of America's 200th anniversary of independence. Struck with meticulous craftsmanship, this coin honors both the enduring legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, and the patriotic spirit that defines the nation. Roosevelt's portrait, facing left, captures his determination and leadership, reminding collectors and admirers of his pivotal role in guiding America through the Great Depression and World War II. Inscribed with the motto, "In God We Trust," and encircled by the word liberty, the obverse side exudes dignity and timeless reverence. On the reverse side, the design bursts with symbolism and artistry. The eagle, wings majestically spread, stands atop a shaft of arrows wrapped in a wreath of twin olive branches. This imagery does not merely decorate the coin, it conveys profound meaning. The arrows represent strength and vigilance, while the olive branches symbolize peace, creating a striking balance of power and harmony. Above the eagle, the motto E Pluribus Unum reminds us of unity in diversity, an enduring principle of the American Republic. Every element, from the finely engraved feathers to the careful alignment of inscriptions, reflects a dedication to excellence that makes the 1976 Bicentennial dime a collector's dream. Beyond its artistic brilliance, the coin carries immense historical value. The year 1976 marked the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and the U.S. Mint seized the opportunity to create coins that were not only legal tender, but also symbols of national pride. The bicentennial dime stands as a tangible link to that celebratory year, a piece of heritage that has survived decades, wars, and economic shifts, retaining its luster and importance. For collectors, holding this coin is akin to holding a fragment of history in the palm of their hand, a constant reminder of America's journey and its resilience. Rarity plays a crucial role in this coin's value. While millions of dimes were minted in 1976, only a select few exist in pristine, uncirculated condition or in special proof versions issued by the U.S. Mint. Coins that have survived decades without scratches, tarnishing, or were exceedingly rare, and this scarcity drives their market value to astonishing heights. Some experts argue that certain high-grade specimens could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, depending on demand, provenance, and certification. For anyone fortunate enough to own a flawless example, the coin is not just a collectible. It is a potential financial treasure. The symbolism of the coin's design elevates its significance beyond mere rarity. A head of the eagle, an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch symbolize peace, liberty, and victory. These motifs connect deeply with the American ethos, reflecting ideals that have shaped the nation over centuries. Every glance at the coin evokes a sense of patriotism, reverence, and awe, making it a conversation starter, a display piece, and an educational artifact all in one. Collectors are drawn not just to the coin's monetary worth, but to the story it tells, a story of independence, courage, and enduring values. Market trends further underscore the coin's appeal. Over the past few decades, rare bicentennial coins have witnessed skyrocketing prices at auctions, with collectors and investors alike clamoring for high-quality specimens. Unlike ordinary currency, whose value diminishes with wear and inflation, these coins appreciate over time, making them a smart long-term investment. Some collectors have even reported life-changing profits from owning just a few exceptional coins, proving that the right bicentennial dime could indeed turn into a golden opportunity overnight. The tactile allure of the coin cannot be overstated. Holding it, one feels the weight of history and the intricacies of fine minting. The smooth edges, the sharp relief, and the subtle metallic sheen combine to create an object that is as pleasing to the senses as it is intellectually and historically fascinating. Many collectors describe the experience of examining such coins under magnification as almost meditative, revealing details invisible to the casual observer yet crucial to determining authenticity and grade. For aspiring collectors, the 1976 bicentennial dime offers a gateway into the thrilling world of numismatics. Its combination of historical significance, artistic merit, and investment potential makes it a perfect starting point for building a serious collection. Understanding the subtle differences between circulated, uncirculated, and proof versions, as well as spotting mint errors, can dramatically enhance the coin's value and desirability. With careful research and patience, a single dime from this historic year could evolve into a centerpiece of a vast and lucrative collection. Stories of fortunes made from rare coins abound, and the 1976 bicentennial dime is no exception. There are countless accounts of individuals discovering forgotten coins in drawers, piggy banks, or inherited collections, only to realize that they held a miniature fortune all along. The thrill of uncovering such treasures is matched only by the satisfaction of knowing one possesses a piece of national heritage, a coin that has endured the passage of time and continues to inspire awe and admiration. The 1976 United States bicentennial dime is more than metal and design. It is a symbol of history, artistry, and possibility. Its value, both tangible and intangible, lies in the stories it carries, the pride it evokes, and the opportunities it presents. Whether you are a seasoned collector, an investor, or someone enchanted by history, this coin offers a journey into America's past, a chance to own a piece of its legacy, and perhaps the potential to change your fortune. In every sense, the bicentennial dime is a treasure worth seeking, preserving, and celebrating. The 1976 United States bicentennial one dime is not just a coin, it's a miniature piece of American history. Featuring the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left, the 32nd President of the United States, this coin is inscribed with "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," reflecting both leadership and national pride. Struck to commemorate the 200th anniversary of America's independence, it embodies a celebration of freedom, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the nation. Every detail, from the sharp engraving to the smooth metallic finish, tells a story that has captivated collectors for decades. The reverse of the coin is equally impressive, showcasing a majestic eagle with wings spread wide, perched on a shaft of arrows and surrounded by a wreath of olive branches. These elements are more than decorative. They represent strength, peace, and vigilance, while the motto E pluribus unum reinforces the unity that binds the nation together. Ahead of the eagle, a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch symbolize liberty, peace, and victory, creating a design that is both visually stunning and deeply meaningful. Each feature is a reflection of the artistry and symbolism that makes this coin a timeless collectible. Rarity and condition drive the coin's extraordinary value. While millions were minted in 1976, only a small fraction remain in pristine, uncirculated condition or in proof versions. Coins that have survived decades without wear, scratches, or tarnish are exceptionally rare, making them highly sought after in the collector's market. High-grade examples can fetch thousands, sometimes even tens of thousands of dollars, and the right specimen could transform a collection or a life overnight. This combination of scarcity, history, and aesthetic perfection is what elevates the bicentennial dime above ordinary coins. Owning this coin is not just about financial gain. It's about holding a tangible piece of history. The 1976 bicentennial dime connects collectors to the story of America's 200th anniversary, reflecting the nation's values, struggles, and triumphs. Many collectors describe the thrill of examining the coin's intricate details, from Roosevelt's finely etched features to the eagle's dynamic stance, as an almost meditative experience. It's a reminder of the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, and a token of pride that has endured across generations. The 1976 bicentennial dime is a treasure in every sense. Its blend of historical significance, symbolic design, rarity, and investment potential makes it a must-have for serious collectors and enthusiasts alike. Whether admired for its beauty, studied for its history, or held as a valuable asset, this coin represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of American legacy. For those fortunate enough to possess one, it's not just a coin, it's a story, a symbol, and perhaps a fortune waiting to be discovered.